Hello, dear friends. Today, I want to share with you a recipe that always helps out when you want something special. Take 200 grams of minced meat and add 1 egg, salt, dried garlic, and black pepper. These bacon-wrapped meatloaf are perfect for a family dinner, a holiday table, or just to treat yourself. Add 2 cloves of garlic and dill to the minced meat. To make the dish juicy, add 30 grams of breadcrumbs and mix everything well. You can add your favorite spices here. I like to add some dried garlic, paprika, and Italian herbs. I make these rolls when I want something special, but don't want to spend the whole day at the stove. Spread the mince well on the cling film so that it lies in an even layer of 1 centimeter. It is important to do this slowly and with love. The smell of spices will spread throughout your kitchen, and everyone will be interested in what you are cooking. Take 200 grams of potatoes and peel them first. Cut it into large cubes. Potatoes are a favorite vegetable for many, and they can actually be beneficial to health. It is important to eat them in moderation and cook them properly. Place the potatoes in a saucepan and cover with warm water to preserve all of its beneficial properties. Potatoes contain carbohydrates, which are the main source of energy for the body. Salt the potatoes and let them cook for 20 to 25 minutes. Place vegetable oil in a heated frying pan. Let the oil warm up a little. Add another 30 grams of butter to the mixture. Wait until the butter has completely melted. Take 1 onion, peel it. Chop the onion into small pieces. Onion is a natural antibiotic. It helps strengthen the immune system and protects against colds, especially now when the weather is so changeable. Place the onion in a hot frying pan with oil. Fry until golden brown. Make sure all the vegetables are cooked evenly. After the potatoes have boiled for 30 minutes, check if they are ready and remove from the stove. Take 1 carrot and grate it on a large grater. Carrots are a storehouse of vitamin A, which is necessary for good vision and healthy skin. It is important for everyone to see well, especially grandmothers. The sausages and bacon that we are preparing with you will not only please you with their taste, but will also be useful for the health of the whole family. It would seem to be a simple dish, but how much benefit and warmth is hidden in it. Drain the potatoes, add 150 milliliters milk and 20 grams butter, Instead of cream, use whole milk or plant-based options, such as almond or oat milk, to reduce the fat and calories. Remember everything well together. Take 1 leek and chop it finely. Take 1 leek and chop it finely. Leeks add a subtle, sweet, and slightly spicy flavor to dishes, which is different from the sharper taste of onions or the more aggressive taste of garlic. Leeks have their own unique flavor palette and can add various accents to a dish. Leeks burn quickly, so they should be fried over medium heat, stirring frequently. Take 100 grams champignons or any other mushrooms are a source of B vitamins, which are important for the nervous system and help us stay energetic and positive. Dicing works well for dishes where the mushrooms need to be evenly distributed and add flavor without being too noticeable. Add the mushrooms and fry until the liquid evaporates. Season with salt and pepper and add paprika. Allow the mushrooms to brown slightly on one side before stirring. This will give them a nice golden crust. Frying time depends on the size and quantity of mushrooms, but usually takes 5 to 10 minutes. Place the fried mixture on top of the minced meat in an even layer. Fried vegetables, carrots, onions, mushrooms create a flavorful base for the dish, which permeates the minced meat. Take 100 grams of mozzarella cheese and cut into small cubes. Due to its texture and fat content, mozzarella adds creaminess and softness to dishes. The mild taste of mozzarella does not overpower other ingredients. On the contrary, helps to reveal their taste and aroma. This is why it is so popular in Italian and world cuisine. Cut the minced meat with vegetables into 4 equal parts. Next, we need to form small sausages from each of the parts. Place the neatly sliced cheese in an even layer on each piece. Mozzarella cheese adds a soft, milky flavor, creamy and characteristic chewy texture to dishes, enhancing other flavors and making the dish more appetizing and balanced. We roll a small sausage and try to roll it tightly so that it doesn't fall apart. around the resulting sausage. Bacon adds depth and complexity of flavor to a dish, creating a multi-layered sensation. Bacon adds salty, smoky, rich, aromatic flavor to dishes, as well as a crispy texture. It enhances the flavor of other ingredients, adds depth to a dish, and makes it more appetizing. Overall, bacon-wrapped sausages are a perfect combination of flavors and textures, which satisfies different taste needs and leaves a pleasant aftertaste. This dish combines richness, piquancy, crispy texture, and mouth-watering aroma, which makes it so delicious and popular. Bacon-wrapped sausages are a winning combination that delights the taste buds. This dish is relatively easy to make and very versatile. This dish is relatively easy to make and very versatile. Beat the potatoes with a mixer so that they become more airy and tender. Brush the sausages and bacon with tomato paste. The tomato paste will make the crust of the sausages more crispy and juicy. Place the klobasky in the oven at 180 degrees for 35 minutes. Take the bacon-wrapped sausages out of the oven and enjoy their great taste. Bon appétit!